So like one of our most viral memes is like, we took a CapCut meme where is it in sync? Who sings You Are? Oh. You are my song. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to sing on this, but anyway, there's a reason why I'm a gardener. And so whoever those guys are that, I think it's in sync. Anyway, the meme is like, they just turn around and go, you are, you are, you are, you are. It's that little part of the music video. And so we put the garden behind it, and the meme on top says, when I show my husband my garden plans and he asks, who's going to build that for you? And then they're like, you are, you are, you are, you are. And the women love it. You know, it's like 9 million views. It was crazy.
And also the shareable.
Absolutely. They all sent it to their husband.
Right.
Right. We do, like, some of our memes that do the best is the ones where the wife, you know, wants the husband to do something for them in the garden.
And so, yeah, I asked you nicely.
Yes.
And I asked you seriously. And now I'm in a joking way, I'm asking you again.
Exactly. So you can use memes that already exist. You can like, you know, follow the trends and turn those into be things, but it's basically just tapping into, you want to think about different emotions that your entrepreneur creator feels, and then make videos that make fun of that. And then you also want to think of like the extreme version, right? So you take part of humor is like taking something and making it huge. You know, you want to think almost like cartoon, right? Like what makes cartoons hilarious is like, it's not this stub toe, it's this stub toe, right? And so the same happens with humor on Instagram, is where like you take this idea maybe of like hardly making any money, like you worked all year and you didn't make any money, and then you turn it into like, you know, I've been like building my business for a year, and so this is what we eat for dinner, you know, and they're like cooking ice, you know, things like that, where you
right, because the gardening version of that is like, meet my $711 cucumber.
Absolutely. Like one of our most viral videos this year is like, after $1,000 in raised beds and this, you know, here's my 1 bite harvest. And they pick one tomato, you know, and that one blew up. We took the tomato, we cut it in half and put it on a sandwich. You know, and people were like, aha, because you took something that was kind of true. Yeah. You know, and you made it. Yeah, exactly. So that's another great way to have the humor. So you can have like that running joke coming through where it keeps showing up, and you just tap into the emotion you want them to feel is the extreme version of what they already feel. Like finding that emotion and running with it. And you'll find, like, just like we have with the husband thing, like the more you test it, you're going to find the humor lines that people really resonate with. And it's going to get old to you, and it will never get old to them.
Because you're reaching huge numbers of new people.
Exactly.
Right. You might see, oh, this reel did 100,000 and then a bunch did 10, and this one did 100,000. And it's not the same 100,000 group of people. It's
exactly. And you just start to see the theme. So now, like, we know when our watch is down, like Carter and I will be on a meeting and he's like, we need something about a husband. Like, we just know that's our emotional thing. And then educationally, we know our like sweet spot is herbs. Like it just reaches the most amount of people. I think most people can grow herbs even in the cities.
It's approachable.
So anytime we have like a low time and content, we're like and educational, we're like time to post about herbs. So it works. The educational, like the more you think about the feelings that they have, that's what gives you that entertaining.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. That's an aspect that will ramp up a lot.
Yeah. And then just follow their lead, like lean into it and make more and more of the stuff that they love.
So we have a metric that we're tracking. This is something that I love about your business is because you're like, you know, gardens and all that. And behind the scenes, you're like, here's the metrics. Here's the spreadsheet.
It's data. It's number. I have a minor in math. So, you know.
It totally makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, let me show you my Airtable of all of this.
Exactly.
So, you know, for the entertain, you're talking about, you're measuring based on shares.
Yep.
Educate, you're measuring based on saves. And there's other metrics too, but primarily. Is there a metric for showcase and invite?
Yeah.